Hello everybody, I hope life is treating you well. Isn't it great that we're a month into 2021 and all of the dreadful events of 2020 are behind us and life has returned to normal? Oh, wait, that didn't happen, did it? We're kind of living through the sequel of 2020. Okay, fair enough, the United States has an actual leader for the first time in 4 years, but that came at great cost, and we're going to be seeing the fallout of the Capitol riots for years. But that's another discussion for another day. What I want to talk about is something that didn't happen, in spite of a whole lot of people saying it would. The pandemic didn't magically disappear after the US election, and then it didn't magically disappear after President Biden took office. What gives? All of you anti-mask Republican people who were saying the pandemic was a Democratic fairy tale aimed at securing a Biden victory, I feel let down. You said it would go away. Not only did it not go away, because it's a deadly virus, not a political tool, it's actually gotten worse. We have the original virus, and now we also have two variants that are more transmissible. And while there is light at the end of the tunnel as the vaccine starts to be rolled out around the world, we have a long way to go. Hospitals are being overwhelmed, people are losing their lives, other people are getting sick and staying sick for months, businesses are being lost, livelihoods are being shattered. And still, humanity seems hell-bent not on finding a way out of this pandemic, but on self-destructing through pure stupidity. And here's one of the most disheartening elements of all of this. Human behavior today is not a whole lot different to human behavior 100 years ago when the world was in the grip of the Spanish flu pandemic. Do people never learn? What is the point of spending hundreds of hours teaching history at school if we don't learn something from it? I find this so frustrating. Look, I don't want to rehash the same things experts have been saying since the start of the pandemic, so I'm just going to give you the Coles Notes version. The virus doesn't spread, people spread the virus. The more people we put into any space, the more the virus is going to spread. Masks do not cause oxygen deprivation or carbon dioxide buildup. Many people wear masks for extended periods of time as part of their jobs, and they do just fine. I wore masks for 30 hours straight while I was traveling from Canada to South Africa, and I didn't pass out once. The vaccine does not change your DNA, cause infertility, or give you COVID. What's more, so far it appears to work against the variants as well as the original virus. Following safety precautions like wearing masks and physical distancing is not impinging on your freedoms any more than wearing clothing in public impinges on your freedoms. On the contrary, doing this stuff is going to return us to a more free way of living sooner. I would link you to a video I did about this a few months ago, but YouTube removed that video with no justification, and my appeal was moderated by a bot. Not that I'm bitter, just saying. And let's see, some of my other favorites. COVID-19 is not just like the flu. There's no microchip in the vaccine because, believe it or not, Bill Gates doesn't care whether you're going to Walmart to buy Rice Krispies. And the virus did not result from G5 because that's not how viruses work. I have one other thing to say. This bothers me more than anything. People keep saying, well, the virus only affects old and vulnerable people. They matter. Senior citizens matter. People with vulnerabilities matter. Just because you may be young and strong, that doesn't make you more valuable than them. Vulnerable people shouldn't be dismissed. They should be protected. And we cannot just lock them up, which is another thing I keep hearing people say. They deserve to live their lives just as much as you do. And if everybody follows the rules, if everybody would just take their heads out from where the sun don't shine and think of people other than themselves, all of us can get through this sooner. Any society can be judged by how it treats its most vulnerable members. And the communities that have led the way in returning to a normal way of life, New Zealand, Australia, Taiwan, they are the ones in which vulnerable people have been treated not as burdens to be shut away, but as valued human beings to be protected. And that, my friends, is my frustrated rant of the day. I implore you to do your part to get us out of the woods. Wear those masks, avoid hug fests with 50 of your closest friends, and just Remember that this is a collective effort. Thank you all so much for watching. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. If you're in the mood for lighter-hearted stuff, you can check out my silly animal videos on TikTok. I'll put it right over there. I'll see you guys next time. In the meantime, keep well and keep the faith, because this too shall pass. Most of all, live your best life and be kind. Bye.